Welcome to the deep dive, where we're trying to cut through all the noise and get straight to the insights. If you've been feeling like you're caught in this total whirlwind of AI news lately, I mean, new tools popping up constantly, amazing new models, changing what's possible, huge investments, well, you're definitely not alone. The sheer volume, it's just staggering. So our mission today is pretty simple. We're going to take a deep dive into all the latest articles, the research, the industry updates you've shared with us. The goal here is to sift through it all, pull out the really important nuggets of knowledge, and get you quickly up to speed on the cutting edge of AI, and hopefully uncover some surprising facts along the way.
Yeah, exactly. And to guide you through this, we'll pick things off by looking at the major global investments and some really significant policy shifts happening right now. These are really shaping the whole AI landscape. Then from there, we'll dig into the really innovative new AI tools and large language models, stuff that's fundamentally changing how we work, how we create. We'll also look at practical feature upgrades, things designed to make AI easier to use every day. And finally, we have to consider both the incredible potential, but also the crucial challenges, the risks, and all the discussions shaping AI's future. It's a lot to cover.
Okay, let's unpack this first part then. The sheer scale of global AI adoption and investment just recently. It's quite remarkable, isn't it? We're talking big geopolitical moves, like Saudi Arabia launching OpenAI models locally, and they're partnering with Groq.
Groq, yeah, they're known for those super fast AI chips, right? Specifically for inference.
Exactly, so they can run AI models incredibly quickly. This partnership, it really signals Saudi Arabia's intent not just to use AI, but to build, a strong local infrastructure. It's about supporting the next generation of AI capabilities fast. It feels like a major leap for AI sovereignty there.
A strategic move.
And then you've got these massive financial commitments. Google, for instance, dedicating a cool $1 billion, to AI education and research. They're giving university students free access to Gemini Pro and NotebookLM in multiple countries.
Wow.
Yeah. And this isn't just like charity. It's clearly a huge strategic push for broader AI literacy, a long-term play for talent and innovation globally.
That's really interesting. And what's compelling here is how these investments, they signal this powerful global race, obviously, but also a fascinating shift in policy. You mentioned the U.S. We're seeing the move from sort of restricting access to open weight models.
Those are the ones where the code and data are public, right?
It's exactly. To now actively supporting them. And this shift is apparently driving American AI leadership and really fostering a global open source ecosystem. That has huge implications worldwide. It's a real change of direction.
And talking about investment figures, OpenAI's projected valuation, $500 billion.
Yeah, I saw that. It's huge.
It's absolutely reshaping the private tech markets. I mean, it's not just a number. It creates new liquidity options for people, cements AI's central role in tech investing. Even with those market bubble concerns starting to bubble up, that valuation, it could potentially top SpaceX.
Really puts it in perspective.
We're also seeing other big funding rounds, but in more specific areas, like ChaiDiscovery raising $70 million for molecular design breakthroughs. And Tavily got $25 million to speed up development of autonomous web agents.
Right, so it's not just the giant general AI models getting funding anymore.
Exactly. These are targeted bets on specialized applications.
And if you connect the dots there, what really emerges is strong investor confidence. Not just in the huge LLMs, but in these very specific high-impact areas. It suggests the market's maturing a bit. Investors are looking for, tangible returns where AI can offer immediate transformative value, like speeding up drug discovery significantly or automating complex financial tasks that just weren't possible before.
That makes sense. And don't miss the geographical spread. ICLR, that's the International Conference on Learning Representations, announced Rio de Janeiro as the host city for its 2026 conference.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. It really positions Rio as a potential future AI research hub, kind of diversifying things beyond the usual tech centers.
Good to see.
Okay, so moving on. This is where it gets really interesting, especially for developers and innovators. There's this surge in new AI tools just streamlining development, unlocking powerful new ways of working. We're seeing a ton of open source launches, like LangChain's Open SWE.
Ah, yes, the autonomous coding agent.
Right. Open source, cloud-based, integrates seamlessly with GitHub. Basically, it's designed to handle real-world coding tasks, like a skilled developer AI that can understand the problem, write the code, debug it. It's a potential game changer.
Definitely one to watch.
And there are other key tools. Databricks has agent bricks designed for building enterprise-specific agents with advanced learning. Think of it like a toolkit for companies to create AI assistants tailored just for their own data and workflows.
Custom AI for businesses. Makes sense.
And Shanghai AI Lab's CompassVerifier. This provides reliable multi-domain evaluation for LLMs.
Which is crucial, right, for making sure AI models are actually accurate and trustworthy across different jobs.
Absolutely essential. Evaluation is key.
We're also seeing really cool stuff in interactive AI. LiquidAI's LFM2 is showing off impressive in-browser tool calling.
Meaning the AI can use other tools directly in your browser. Yeah. Sets a new standard for interactive websites powered by LLMs, and TextQL is letting AI agents analyze entire enterprise datasets. It overcomes those size limits that used to bog down analysis. Imagine an AI that can sift through all your company's data, no matter how huge, for insights.
That's incredibly powerful. So, taken together, these tools, they really tackle that big challenge, making AI accessible and functional at scale. They're lowering the barriers, for individual developers tinkering, or huge enterprises integrating AI into core operations. It's sort of democratizing access to powerful AI, which should lead to wider adoption, more diverse uses.
Okay, now onto the LLMs themselves, the big models making waves. Alibaba's Qwen 3.4b models just debuted. Apparently, superior reasoning, advanced math, logic, great multilingual support. And they're making strides in coding benchmarks, too. Seems quite versatile.
Alibaba's been pushing hard in this space.
Yeah, and Anthropic's Claude Opus 4.1 is getting a lot of attention, especially for how well it integrates into developer workflows. People seem impressed with its creative coding skills.
Claude's been getting good buzz for a while now, especially among developers.
And then there's the big one, OpenAI's shift. Okay, GPT-5 announcements seem imminent, we know that. But they've revived their, quote, open ethos by releasing GPT-OSS 20b and 120b models.
Right, their first public model weight release since, 2019?
Exactly. These offer hybrid reasoning, instant inference, and open API compatibility. People are calling it an open source revolution, sparked by OpenAI, ironically.
Well, it's incredibly significant, this re-engagement with open weight models available under an Apache 2.0 license. It means developers everywhere can now customize and deploy really cutting-edge language tech themselves. That's bound to intensify competition, accelerate innovation across the board. The big question it raises in the community, though, is about the specific data and methods behind these models, which, pushes for more transparency.
Good point. And we're also seeing key technical advances. PEFT's latest update now allows LoRa integration with mixture of expert layers, which expands fine-tuning potential. Maybe break that down a bit. PEFT, LoRa, mixture of experts.
Sure. So PEFT, parameter-efficient fine-tuning, lets you adapt big AI models for new tasks without retraining the whole thing. Saves a ton of computing power. LoRa is a method that makes these adaptations even more efficient. And mixture of expert layers, think of it like different parts of the model specializing in different things. Combining LoRa with these layers makes the model more powerful and efficient for fine-tuning overall.
Got it. More efficient customization. And there are new insights about LLM agent consistency, too.
Yes, stressing that graph-based optimization is more important than just tweaking prompts for a robust agent design.
So for complex AI agents, you need more than just good prompts. You need a more structured, logical approach, almost like a decision tree, to get reliable results consistently.
Precisely. Prompt engineering alone isn't always enough for complex multi-step tasks.
Okay, shifting gears a bit. Platforms are rolling out feature upgrades, making AI more useful day to day. For learning, Google's NotebookLM now supports video overviews, plus a new Deep Think mode.
Deep Think.
Yeah, it lets the AI really dive deep into complex topics, creates richer, sort of multimodal learning experiences, and it's available for students as young as 13 with safety controls.
Interesting. And they have that for premium users, too.
That's right. Gemini 2.5 Deep Think is available for premium Ultra subscribers for tackling really complex reasoning. In the workplace, Notion AI did a big redesign. It automates batch knowledge work, processing stuff in the background, more efficiency.
Handling those routine tasks.
Exactly. And Google Cloud is shaking up enterprise data management, launching Gemini-powered AI agents that can automate, they claim, up to 80% of tasks.
80%. That's huge for businesses.
Incredible, yeah.
What strikes me here is the clear trend. Smarter, more accessible interfaces, richer context. The goal seems to be freeing up teams and individuals, letting them focus on innovation, higher value work, by offloading routine stuff and complex data tasks to AI. It's about elevating human potential.
Yeah, makes sense. We should also mention Microsoft's Agent Lightning. It enables agent optimization across different frameworks without changing code, simplifies improvements.
Handy for developers working with different agent systems.
And Anthropic's Claude Code now does automatic security scans for code bases, a big plus for developer safety.
That's a really valuable feature. Security is paramount.
There are also these cool multimodal advances, like Synthesia's Express 2. It powers natural, full-body AI avatars. They have lifelike gestures, driven only by audio. Imagine an avatar mirroring human expression just from your voice. The possibilities for communication, content creation.
Wow. That's stepping into science fiction territory almost.
Yeah.
But as AI gets deeper into everyday tech, we are seeing critical security flaws emerge and ethical dilemmas. We have to talk about those.
Absolutely. There was a major one recently, a vulnerability in Google's Gemini AI. Security researchers showed hackers could potentially control smart home devices through calendar invite prompt injection attacks. Basically, hiding a malicious command in a calendar invite to trick the AI into controlling your devices.
Yikes, that sounds bad.
Yeah. And a critical security flaw was found in Cursor, that popular AI coding tool. It allowed remote code execution. Thankfully, it's been patched now.
Still, it highlights the risks.
Definitely. And think about broader deployment. Microsoft released OpenAI's GPTOS 20B model for Windows 11 PCs, powerful local AI on your desktop. But it has a high rate of inaccurate responses, hallucinations, right? They've had to warn users to fact-check everything. Shows we still need vigilance.
Even with cutting-edge models, accuracy isn't guaranteed.
And in education, AI teacher assistants, they save time, sure, but they're raising questions. Equity, accuracy, potentially introducing bias to wrong output.
It's not that the tech is bad, but how it's implemented.
Right. Needs clearer policies, more training for educators. I mean, look at the UK facing backlash over an OpenAI tool for asylum decisions because of nearly 10% error rates.
And in high-stakes situations like that, errors have huge consequences. It really underscores the need for responsible deployment and rigorous oversight. Especially in sensitive areas like government services, education, accuracy and fairness have to be paramount. The stakes are just too high.
On the security front, though, there is some good news. Microsoft unveiled Project Ire.
Project Ire.
Yeah, an advanced AI-powered security tool designed to detect malware, positioning it as a defense against increasingly sophisticated cyber threats.
We need all the help we can get there.
True. But workplace AI adoption has also fueled a spike in security risks, rampant use of unauthorized generative AI tools. Shadow AI activity is increasing.
Shadow AI, meaning employees using tools the company hasn't approved.
Exactly. Experts are warning about potential data leaks, urging companies to set stricter policies. Finally, a couple of big deals. OpenAI's landmark contract, ChatGPT Enterprise for all U.S. federal agencies, for just $1 per agency per year.
$1. Seriously.
Yep. Aiming to modernize operations for over 2 million government employees. And Amazon partnered with OpenAI too, deploying their models on AWS for businesses.
A wider access, both public and private sector.
And on the flip side, WhatsApp banned almost 7 million fraudulent accounts and rolled out new safety features, trying to tackle a surge in AI-powered global scams.
Shows the dual-use nature, doesn't it? Powerful tool, but also weaponized.
Exactly. Okay, let's move beyond just the tools and problems. There's also a new wave of learning resources and some incredible creative demonstrations. Practical knowledge sharing is big. Detailed cheat sheets are out there now, covering complex topics like MCP, RAG, reinforcement learning, agentic architectures.
Making advanced concepts more accessible.
Yeah, like quick reference guides. And on the creative side, Google DeepMind's Genie 3. Consistently impressing people with real-time prompt-based world simulation.
Genie 3, that's the one that blends text and video cues.
Right, into coherent, immersive environments. Apparently, it even surprised researchers by creatively reconciling conflicting prompts. Imagine a system building a detailed 3D world in real time from your descriptions, even if your ideas kind of clash.
That's amazing. It really suggests AI isn't just for automating tasks anymore. It's becoming a powerful partner in creativity. Even art, enabling things like interactive 3D world generation, but in, say, a 2D art style. Things previously impossible. It blurs the lines between tech and art.
Definitely. And the latest image-to-video model rankings are out. VO3, Seedance, Hailuo, Kling shows incredibly rapid progress in generative video. Turning static images into moving video is advancing so fast.
The pace is just relentless.
Important industry debates are happening too, like the challenges of moving prototype LLMs into actual production. People are advocating for something called context engineering.
Ah, context engineering, yes.
Can you explain that simply as a bridge to reliability?
Sure. Think of it like giving a really clear, detailed brief to a human consultant. The better the brief, the better the result. For LMs, context engineering means giving the model all the necessary background info, constraints, examples it needs to do a task accurately and reliably, instead of just a simple prompt. It's about building a robust framework around the AI to ensure consistent, high-quality results in the real world.
Makes sense. Better instructions lead to better work. OpenAI is also focusing on user well-being, adding mental health safeguards to ChatGPT ahead of GPT-5.
That's crucial.
Yeah, limiting responses on sensitive topics, offering reflective prompts instead, backed by over 90 medical experts, a really important step in responsible AI development.
Prioritizing user safety as these things become more pervasive.
Absolutely.
And finally, it's worth noting efforts to understand AI's environmental footprint. Like the University of Maine's What Uses More app helps people grasp the energy and water impact of everyday AI tasks, sheds light on an important, often overlooked side effect.
Yeah, the sustainability angle is definitely getting more attention. So, wow, what does this all mean for you, listening? We've taken a really rapid deep dive here into a world just buzzing with innovation, huge investment, and some really complex new challenges. From global collaborations and billion-dollar funding rounds to cutting-edge models that write code, create worlds, AI is evolving at this just astonishing pace.
It truly is.
And it's clear AI isn't just about the big headlines, right? It's about practical tools impacting work and life, critical ethical questions we need to answer, and this continuous learning curve for all of us.
Absolutely. Which really brings us to an important question for you, the listener, to think about. Given how fast AI is integrating into society and all the complex issues we've touched on, privacy, security flaws, responsible deployment, ethics, environmental impact, what do you believe will be the single most crucial conversation or the most critical area of focus for AI governance and public understanding in the coming year? Something to chew on.